Iran is advising its citizens not to go to Ukraine, and it's urging ones already there to leave the country. This comes after the U.S. accused Iran of providing drone support to Russia. We bring you some analysis from a key player in international diplomacy. Please welcome Arya Leytstone, former special envoy for the Abraham Accords and author of Let My People Know. Thank you for your time today, Arya.
Thank you for having me.
The White House says Iranian troops are directly engaged on the ground in Crimea, helping Russia use Iranian-made drones to attack Ukraine's power stations. What is the significance of this?
We shouldn't be surprised by this. If we can remember when the Russia invasion of Ukraine happened, the only place that Russia was invited in polite company at that point in time was when Russia was pushing America to get back into the Iran deal. At that point in time, I was on your station saying that we shouldn't be calling this the Iran deal. We should be calling it the Russia-Iran deal. Russia and Iran are linked in meaningful ways, and therefore it's not surprising that when Russia needs reinforcements, that not only are they using Iranian technology, but they're using Iranian troops in order to perfect the use of that technology.
So you touched on the Iran deal. What is Israel's role in this?
Well, Israel has an immediate existential threat by Iran if Iran gets a nuclear weapon. Under President Obama, essentially there was a glide path to a internationally endorsed nuclear weapon in the so-called Iran deal. President Trump wisely exited that deal. The Iranians weren't even following by that deal. And then President Biden on day number one has tried to force our foreign policy to get back into that Iran deal. And basically what that did was said, Iran, you can make it. And we are not only going to enable you to rejoin the community of nations, but we're going to fill your coffers with so much money that way you're going to be rebounding back in a meaningful way. Now, we know what happens when Iran's coffers are filled. They fund Hezbollah, they fund the Houthis, they create terror all around the world, and they build up their infrastructure from South America all the way to the Middle East. It's an immediate existential threat to Israel, but it's a threat to all of the West.
What can we expect to see happen with these terror groups with Iran's coordination with Russia here?
Yeah, so what you'll have is some pretty advanced drone weaponry sitting in Crimea right now, but attacking, and you'll notice, not military installations, but electrical power stations. It's a direct attack against civilians, which the Iranians are fantastic at. They avoid direct military-to-military interactions because at the end of the day, they're likely to lose those. But they are fantastic terrorists. They shoot from civilian areas at civilian areas in order to cause the most harm to civilians. This is their MO, and this is what they're actively doing right now. And to me, it's terrifying because the greatest cause or the greatest loss in war are the civilians sitting on the side.
Very in-depth analysis here. Arya Leytstone, former special envoy for the Abraham Accords. Thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you for having me.